a story about my first... I want to tell a story about my first secretary, whose name was Francois. And I showed up, first day of work, it was a big, huge law firm. I guess we got a lot of lawyers here tonight. And they told me, you know, we're going to work all day, all night, boring stuff, miserable job, but you'll get some help. You'll have a secretary named Francois. Francois! Oh boy, this is going to be awesome. I'm imagining a statuesque French lady, wears Yves Saint Laurent, bakes me creme brulee and brings it in the afternoon. Late at night when I'm reviewing my documents, I saw the faint whiff of Chanel No. 5, the documents, as she's lovingly told me how to spell mortgage and securitization. So I am an excited young man. And I said, please bring in Francois. I would like to meet her. And in walks Francois. And my jaw just dropped to the floor. Francois is not beautiful. Francois is not stylish. Francois is a man. And I said, I'm sorry, there's been a mistake. I was expecting Francois. And he says, no, monsieur, my name is Francois. It means Francis in English. And I said, oh my God, I can't believe it. And I was absolutely crushed. I had all these dreams of this romantic experience with my secretary, helping me out, teaching me about life and law and love, and now I have Francois, the man. I felt like they didn't allow it at the office. And Francois not only didn't have all these wonderful attributes I hoped for, but he was not particularly helpful either. And every time I'd say, you know, Francois, I need some help with this document. I need some, monsieur, I'll do it a bit later, I've got a long lunch, I've got things to do, tomorrow, maybe. And then I was like, this is not helping, I need to take a firmer, more aggressive approach. So I said, Francois, as your boss, I expected to get those documents corrected by yesterday, and you've not done them. What do you have to say for yourself? And by the way, you're not a woman either. And Francois looked at me and stared at me with intense hostility. And he said, monsieur, you did not get around to it. So, when will they get done? Don't know. Eventually. Everything happens sometime. It will happen, don't worry. And so I said, great. Maybe if I learned to speak a little French, Francois would warm up. So I learned a little French. I would come in and say, bonjour, Francois. Comment allez-vous? And he would say, Mr. Scheller, I do not have those documents done, I'm sorry. I say, enchanté, Francois. And he was an absolute mystery to me. He was a complete enigma. And I learned little bits about him. He was from France. All his family lived there. He had been married, and very tragically, his wife, and they were fairly young, had died of cancer. And he had this terrible sadness, I think, in him. And he also had this intense burning passion that I learned about when I asked him about politics. So I asked him there innocently one time, you know, Francois, did you vote in the French election? And he said, no, I did not vote. And I said, why not? Well, the parties are too far to the right for me! I screamed. I said, Francois, we're talking about France. The communists have a party in France. The Bolsheviks have a party in France. The Trotskyites have a party in France. He says, they are too right-wing for me. I was like, wow, I don't know what I'm dealing with here. And I went through every single socialist revolution through history. Soviet Union, no, it's not good. Maoist China, no, it's not. The Khmer Rouge, I said. I mean, they killed everybody. Isn't that equality? He said, the reforms did not go far enough! He had this incredible burning passion about it. And he worked in this big corporate law firm, and all day and all night, he enforced property rights, and he enforced contracts, and he did all the things that he hated so much that he felt were just destroying the soul and destroying society. And he was such an interesting guy. I didn't know how he ended up there, but if you want to be a communist, working in a corporate law firm is a truly odd job. And I don't know whatever happened to Francois. I think I heard he may have gotten laid off or something. So, Francois, wherever you are, I hope that you have found your commune. I hope you have found the wonderful paradise that you were hoping for. But I will always be your comrade. Merci, Francois.